Hi guys, today I wanted to show you a few homemade recipes that I do, and the first one, the simplest one, that would be the title, is a protection oil. And the simplest way to make a protection oil is I use little essential oil bottles that I've used up, and in it there is a piece of sage, a piece of dragon's blood that you can grind up and or put a little small piece in, and then it's simply covered by grapeseed oil. Dragon blood and sage are both known for their protection, cleansing, purifying qualities, and grapeseed oil, the reason I use that specifically is because it's really hard to go rancid, and it also encourages abundance and prosperity, which is why I use it. I also put a little bit of lavender in my protection oils, as I find it's a natural purifier. It cleanses, but also brings a lot of peace as well. So I really like working with lavender, so that's one of the reasons I use it. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to make a protection salt, and in my little bowl I've already got a few of my herbs. I've got white sage and I've got normal sage. Everybody should use sage in protection and or cleansing or purifying for that matter. It's well known for its properties, and I like the smell. Some people don't, some people do. I've got an old glass jar and I'm just going to pour that in. So I've ground up the white sage and put it in. I either use 1, 3 or 7 scoops, and that's just because for me it's a magical number. I like to put it on my little pentacle disc to charge it up, and then obviously we're going to add in salt. I've got many different varieties that I use. I have sea salt, I have normal table salt, and salt I use a lot of, so I just pour it in. Leave that there. Put some sea salt into it. I tend to have sea salt in my house. I use it for ritual work, as I think it's purer. Just pouring that in. Salt will may go way back. I'll use this for circles around spells that I'm casting. I'll use this to protection around my house. Whatever you need or you think you need it for, use it for. The whole point of salt and making your own salt protection is to use it when you feel like you need a bit more of a boost in your home. This is a jar of black salt that I make, and in it it's got herbs that I burn with incense and charcoal, and a lot of witches keep the ashes and then use it in black salt and then add salt mixture to it. So I'm just going to pour all that in. Oh, maybe not, maybe half. And that's what we look like so far. Adding to this mixture, I will add some garlic, as you can see here. I will add pine needles. I will add more lavender, and I will add ginseng as well. And all of these all have protection properties. They're all good. Also, some of them take it to another level as well. Like garlic is known to repel vampires, and you may not believe in physical vampires, but there is people that drain you. So garlic's a really good one for that. Pine needles is good for protection and exorcisms again. Ginseng's also a powerful protector, as is lavender. Lavender is one of the herbs I work with a lot. And then I've also got some dragon blood resin that I'm going to crush down and add to my salt blend. And I'm thinking I'll probably add a lot more salt to that and give it a nice little mix. And then I also add ground black pepper to my mix as well. And this is just from Asda, sponsor Asda, that I use. And I like it because it's a really protective herb. Obviously, I'm using what I consider protective. And then what I will do is once I've ground all these herbs and made my protection oil, I will then put the lid on it, like so. I will put it on my altar and I will burn a black candle to enhance the properties of them all together. And sometimes I will lay out crystals around just to charge it up with crystal energy as well. The crystals I use will be clear quartz because it enhances, it empowers. And then I'll use hematite or black tourmaline or obsidian or jet. And these are all have protective qualities in that everyone knows, and that's also quite grounding as well, especially because I'm going to be using this to make circles around when, like I said, when I'm doing magic, when I'm doing spells. If you just feel like you need your house needs to renew your barriers around your house or your garden or anything, sprinkle it around and then it's done. And because it's got you in it, it's obviously going to be more powerful for you to use. I mean, one thing you could do is give your house a bit of a cleanse outside and then protect it around, so you're banishing, everything you don't need and you're not keeping it trapped inside the house. So yeah, this is my simple and easy salt blend. I'm going to be grounding up a few oils, and then one thing I do also add is starlight powder, which is just ground selenite. And what I do is I'll put a few sprinkles of that in because to me selenite is a cleanser, it's a purifier, it's a really peaceful, calm crystal to use, and I like having it in my protection spells because I feel like it brings angelic energies in. It's also got that calming property as well, and it is also very, very protective as well. So it's another crystal that you can use if you feel the need to. There was a lovely guy that showed how he did this, and basically all you do is you grind it up and then use it when and if you feel you need to. I've obviously got quite a little bit there, so I should be alright. So yeah, that's my simple, easy to make salt mixture. Many blessings, and I hope you have a lovely day.